Hey everyone, I hope you had a productive and creative week. Today we are going to explore some more free instruments, VSTs and stuff like that. One is an effect and the other is a sample-based drone instrument. Together they create a kind of ambient magic for your sound, it gives you a nice lush soundscape. They are perfect for those background shimmering soundscapes that this genre really does call out for. First we'll try organic alien drones from Sample Science. I always like to start my ambient tracks with a bass, and that usually comes from a drone that has some subtle movement. Organic Alien Drones has 15 experimental ambient drones made by changing synthesizer chords and field recordings. All you need is 119 megabytes of disk space, a quad-core CPU or better with at least 8 GB of RAM. It is available for both Windows and Mac in VST, VST3 and AU format. Then we will add Starlight Shimmer Verb from Chaos Audio. This really transforms the sound, and the best part of it is it's still free. As the name suggests, it's a shimmer reverb plugin designed to produce the wonder of looking at the night sky. A nice tool to add depth and wonder to your little drone that's going on there. You can get both organic alien drones and Starlight by following the links in the description below, and the music you can hear under my voice was made on using these two VSTs. So let's get started. So this is what organic drones looks like, so let's listen to some of the patches so you can get a feel for this instrument. So now we have heard some of the sounds, we'll just go through this easy interface very quickly. At the top we have the patch name, and clicking on it shows a very simple browser, as you saw before when I did a little walkthrough of what these sounds sound like. We can also change the patch by just clicking, and as you change you can see the picture as well change, which is kind of cool. And so if I just say we go to E minor 9, that's a nice lovely picture there. And then we have voice mode next to this, so you can choose poly, monophonic or legato movements on your keys there. There's also a single LFO to change, and you select the source and destination. So you select your source here, so you can use your model wheel to affect the pitch, the expression, or the pan. Now, it feels strange to have them this way around, if you ask me, because I'm used to selecting the source first and then the destination target next. But it's not hard to get used to because you've only got a couple of targets to choose from. We can then choose a type of filter. We'll just click off that. We can choose a type of filter to low pass or high pass. And something interesting on this next row is the delay sync, because you can have each speaker like a normal delay. You can have it sort of play something slightly different on the taps for the delay. So you can have usual, half, quarter, eighth, 16th, 32nd. But you also can have it linked to this time dial here, which then is independent of any of these settings here. So in other words, you can have somewhere between the 8th and 16th if you so wish, which is kind of cool really for something that's free. We then have a choice of velocity curve. You can have a normal, a weak, strong, so that just basically is the attack stage really of your sound. So if I've got it normal, if I have it on strong, it's going to go loud straight away. Whereas if I do weak, it's going to be soft on the intro. So that's one way of tweaking the sound here. You can see how much memory it's using, 7.46 meg, which is absolutely nothing these days. Then on the actual main instrument, we have the usual ADSR envelope there, the attack, decay, sustain, release. So that allows you to sort of shape your sound a bit more. So we can say if you want a softer attack, just bring that up. You can have a stupid long release if you want. Then we have the sound section, which is your preamp and your glide. Just like electric guitar, soul amplifier, this controls the incoming volume, and the glide settings is just sort of as you would do on a monophonic synth, slide up and down. So if I go change this to mono, wang the glide up. So it won't work in poly mode. You need to be a mono for that glide to actually work. The modulation is next, and that does the depth and rate of the single LFO that you have, and how much it will affect the destination, your targets, and the rate. It's interesting that you don't actually get to see numbers, so it's a bit of a guesswork about the rate there. The amp section. This is a good way to control the dynamics and the sound. It also gives you a chance to sort of give a bit of overdrive by dropping the ceiling slightly low on the floor. So if I play, say it's nice and soft. Now if I drop that ceiling to slightly around the floor, go below it, see it'll distort and overdrive. So there's one way of just really ripping the sound apart if you really want to. And the filter section is you cut off. And then you can alter the tuning and the volume of the sound. And then underneath you've got some effects, distortion, delay, chorus and reverb. To bring them on, all you need to do is that little disc here. That brings them on. Distortion. So put chorus on. So we'll take that off for now, and we'll just set it back to a C major drone, because these patches are all based around chords. So if I've got a C major scale, the next note, it won't play a D note, it'll play a D minor chord. No, it's the D major. My mistake. So play a major chord. E major. That sounds like an F minor. That's a definite G. and you can see it down here when I press the key what notes are being played. Which is a nice little effect there. So that's what the organic alien drone sounds like. Now we're going to enhance this sound and take it sort of like really off the charts. We're going to go and do a little bit of Shimmer Verb. And I'm going to open Shimmer Verb for you, move it into screenshot so you can actually see it. And I'm going to play the, just need to make sure I'm on organic, there we go. So that's what it sounds like without Shimmer Verb engaged. I'm going to engage Shimmer Verb. And just bypass it. Complete difference. You only get 4 controls to tweak, but you can do so much with them. The space changes the size of the reverb. The lumens here changes the amount of shimmer you want to add. And the tone lets you brighten the tail of that reverb. And your mix is your wet dry knob. That's all you've got. This big thing in the middle there, that's just to bypass the sound. It's like a proper guitar pedal look really, because you've got your little wires coming in and out. And I'm going to shut up in a second while I'll just tweak some of these knobs so you can hear what it does to the sound. Kind of cool for something that's absolutely free. And I think both instrument and the effect are great for creating ambient music, especially considering, like I said before, they are free. It's just download them. You can find the links to the downloads in the description below. And if you enjoy this type of video, please let me know in the comments below and I will keep going. And so all I'm going to say is that's all for today. Stay creative, stay sonic, and I will see you in the next one.